Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement.
We step outside once more. The grey dome remains blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Are we going to see Oko-san? Iron, maybe. It's quite firm. At any rate, that was a very large screech. I'm sorry. Maybe it's some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? It seems likely. Oh, Jesus! It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something. We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it's ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I think an emergency shelter should have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. Oh god, I shivered. What are you looking at? Up there! Is there some sort of hatchway? He points upward. Ah! He's right, about 20 meters up there, there's a joint or something of a different color. That does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look. And I keep on forgetting they are actually birds, so they could fly up. And you guys heard the flutter. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let's all remember this location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed, let us move on. Like Christ. We still don't know what's going on the outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Teacup, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. God, I love the soundtrack. It's really nice. I suppose we finished this first stage of investigation now. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The grey dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say... Indeed, he suggested we visit the Headmasters Office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster, sir! Are you within? We demand entry! Rude, even to the headmaster? Seriously? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply, let's go in. Wait, Sequoia, that's... And... It's locked? But where is this... that geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away. Indeed, he never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps He has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reduce the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it will be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... Ooh, What is it, Kawara? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things. Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen! There it is again! Behind... Oh god, the sound is horrifying. Ah! 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 I can make the sounds perfectly because I'm in such fear. What is this? Suddenly behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with rough burlap sack for a head. Oh god, what the fuck? Run, bitches, run! Second class. Oof. Oh god. What in? The Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging his long, ungainly, metallic arm behind him. It's... Sakaya, watch out! Whoa! Its arm slices through the air, smashes the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. I'm sorry. I'm scared shitless right at this moment. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakaya, we have to run! I am well aware! You better fly, bitches. Did we lose it? I think so. Luckily, it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this. I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. You need to find a place to barricade yourself.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara Shirigane. Would you like some tea?
Isn't this really the time? There is a white block, you'd never know. We cannot afford to relax now, Professor.
So I take something happened.
The headmaster, he must have been hiding from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawara. You become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance.
A scarecrow?
Yeah. Like, the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium?
Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym.
Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under the confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is.
A Scarecrow Man, you say?
Doctor!
Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it.
Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor?
Yes, for now.
I was awake here the whole time, don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Naraki.
You two may well have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat, which once were Miss McFart's.
Control yourself, Kawara. Falling out among ourselves would only do us harm. I know.
Anyway, we lack the tools for proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death, then...
Whoa, wrong voice! She was dismembered after death then, Doctor.
It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up sometime after death.
Teacup was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. Meaning, someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason. Disgusting either way.
I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss McFarts died yesterday, after school.
In the evening, then?
Precisely. And she was found this morning.
In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I'd just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close.
You going out again? Be careful, it sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous.
Don't worry, we can outrun the Scarecrow if it shows up again.
Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too.
No, you didn't. You were actually there with me. Because I asked you.
I left as soon as the class ended, so I only know what Rita has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but...
What is happening here? It can't be right.
I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly.
So neither Mr. Naraki nor Dr. Iwanine saw Teacup yesterday afternoon. Oh, right! Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Naraki?
A favor?
The Headmasters Office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. Is there a spare key to his door? Could we use it?
A spare key?
Pause! Hi, I am back. I just came back from eating dinner and whatnot, so I don't know where this stopped and how far I cut this into episodes. So I'm going to continue this, and hopefully I have not read this part. If I did, I'm sorry.
A spare key, Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back. Back soon, at least, hopefully.
Be careful out there.
You too, sir!
Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home.
Huh? What? But... I'm so confused! Weren't you the one who's lying? Oh god, okay, I am unsure of like how this is gonna go. Whew. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right, we should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicion, Kawara. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sequoia. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the Lobel family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. Oh. He was cured by medicine developed by Dr. Iwamine. He makes medicine? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contribution he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all around. Whoa. You may have become biased by some foolish rumor of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the Lobel family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Yeah, like seriously. Anyway, let's go. Very well. Let's see, where are we going to go to? Okay, we have the gymnasium and the maintenance office. Let's go to the maintenance office just to note things down, because pretty much we have to note down that there's a latch that's open. Hatch opening? Latch opening. Hatch opening and whatnot. And myself, I died from suffocation, which is probably most likely poisoning. Mr. One? You two again? Come in, come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the Headmasters Office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps? Yeah! So you've seen it too? Just now, yeah. On the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me. So at last, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too! Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry about for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. I'm sorry. You two aren't planning to go off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true, but... Already stuck to the rut of unadaptable middle age, don't come crying to us if you get hurt. I've gone within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine. I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing the school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. I mean, like, for realsies. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for anyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the Scarecrow. Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there? Ugh. I can't just sit around. Indeed. Same here. Hence walking around the school. Click, click. On that note, I better go to the lab. Professor Naneki wanted me there. What for?
Something you asked him to do.
Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Uwamine.
Most likely, yes. The doctor and Teacup, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry.
Right. Wait!
Yeah?
According to the autopsy, McForth died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say?
Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day.
I was there too. You were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara. Right. But you had a moment of like, where did the doctor go? What did he... At this point, the prime suspect is that Scarecrow anyway.
Is that everything? Well, adieu!
We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. Son, where are you?
Augusta is right here, alive and well, so far. Where did you and Segoya go? Leaving Augusta behind and going outside is not fair.
You just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you.
Come at me, whippersnapper!
That's not what I... You usually practice on the ground around after school, right?
Of course! It is the Croissant's duty as a track captain!
I hope it's not too loud. Did you see Teacup while you were out there yesterday?
No, Augusta did not see her then, or as he was going home!
Can we really be sure that you would have noticed her, even after she had been there while he was running? Good point.
Do not look down on Augusta's visual memory! If you had asked Augusta about the bloodstained interloper, he saw that he would have had something to say!
What the fuck? What? Wait, son, what did you just...
Do not look on Augusta's visual memory!
After that imbecile!
If you had asked Augusta about the bloodstained interloper, he saw that he would have had something to say!
I hope that's not too, like, peaky. It's most likely peaky. I should be far away from this. But... what the fuck? Oko-san, really?
Augusta saw the interloper going to the infirmary!
The infirmary? Could that have been Teacup? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. And I just lost his voice.
It was not Teacup, it was a bird unknown to Augusta!
So, someone covered in blood was going into the infirmary after school. Whoever it is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, son. Oh my god, I'm getting shivers. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh god. At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird whose son doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let's just hurry onward. And so we walked about the school searching for clues of Teacup and the mysterious bloodstained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let's return to the lab. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is the light. We're gonna see Nikaki! Oh my god! Oh my god! Nikaki! What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty. It is a little gloomier than usual. And cold as fuck. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use of subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sukuya. Let's head back to the lab. Oh, but Nageki!
Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember?
Oh!
I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss McFarts!
Oh no! No! Mr. Naki!
Welcome back! Have you found anything interesting?
Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key?
Yes, I have right here.
Thank you, sir. Ah, this is good.
Well, let's go have a look, shall we? The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu.
I have very dry lips. Clear left. Clear right. And Scarecrow straight in front of us. No. Okay. Good. Doesn't look like the Scarecrow is here.
That's good. If I have to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling.
Aw, yes you would. Alright, Quail's reflex when startled is to fly straight up. Really? Something new I learned. Or I will check later. I'm so sorry. There's lip skin everywhere. We should hear the dragging its arm when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in.
Right, let's see.
The headmaster who gathered us all in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions he will be able to answer? Excuse us. What the fuck is that behind? It's a dog. Why is there a dog? Maybe he's not here. That's or hiding. There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, Headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sequoia, be polite. Japan is the country of courtesy, after all. Isn't it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... This... Sequoia? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin showing beneath it, his feather is pallid. What madness? Him too? What the fuck is happening? And second class ended. Oh my god, what is happening?